Welcome to HVC93 TV Farm. Today we will embark on a magical journey where nature and man come together to create one of the most cherished spices in the world. Yes, we are talking about vanilla, a special orchid that not only brings delicious flavor, but also symbolizes agricultural miracle. Vanilla, a familiar spice in many dishes, actually originates from an orchid plant with a very unique life cycle and growth process. From the delicate flowers to the precious vanilla beans, every step of the cultivation process requires meticulousness and patience. But have you ever wondered where this wonderful flavor comes from? The answer lies in the story of man and nature working together, starting in the remote rainforests of Latin America. The story of vanilla begins thousands of years ago in Latin America, where vanilla plants grew wild in dense tropical forests. The natives soon recognized its value and began cultivating vanilla very early. When Spanish explorers arrived in this land, they were fascinated by the special aroma of vanilla and quickly brought it back to Europe, where it became one of the most precious spices of the time. But vanilla's journey was not without its own exploration. Cultivation outside of its native environment was challenging. Vanilla orchids require very specific conditions to grow and produce fruit. Explorers brought the plants back to Europe and other colonies, but growing vanilla successfully outside of Latin America was nearly impossible. Vanilla orchids can only be pollinated by a few specific species of bees and hummingbirds, and when these species are absent, growing vanilla becomes extremely difficult. The real revolution came in the 19th century, when artificial pollination techniques were developed. This was a breakthrough that completely changed the way vanilla was grown. Artificial pollination, a delicate process that required skill and precision, involved manually transferring pollen from the male part of the flower to the female part. This method not only opened up the possibility of growing vanilla in many parts of the world, but also made this precious spice more widely available. Vanilla is not a simple plant. It requires a complex propagation process. Initially, vanilla was propagated by cuttings, which involves cutting off a portion of the plant and replanting it to grow a new vine. However, with the development of agricultural techniques, plant tissue culture was introduced, allowing for more efficient propagation of vanilla and ensuring quality. Once the seedlings have been propagated, they need to be cared for in a nursery for several months. This is an important stage to help the seedlings grow strong and prepare them for the next stage, planting them on the farm. Vanilla plants are climbers, so they need support to grow. Poles or larger trees are used to guide the vines, helping them to climb up towards the sunlight. The growing medium is also carefully prepared, with nutrient-rich soil made from organic materials such as tree litter and crushed coconut husks, which helps provide the plants with essential nutrients throughout their growth. Vanilla is not an easy plant to grow. It takes up to 4 years for the plant to mature and begin flowering. And even after flowering, the process is still long. Vanilla orchids only bloom once a year, and each flower only lasts for a day. This is why pollination must be done within a very short period of time, often just a few hours after the flower has bloomed. If not pollinated in time, the flower will wilt and fail to produce fruit. Once pollination is successful, the vanilla bean begins to develop, but it takes about 9 months for the fruit to ripen and be ready for harvest. Harvesting vanilla is a delicate and patient process. Not all pods ripen at the same time, so farmers must carefully inspect the vines and select only the ripe ones for harvest. Each vanilla pod is picked by hand, ensuring that it remains intact and undamaged. But the vanilla's journey doesn't end after harvest. In fact, the post-harvest processing plays an equally important role in creating the vanilla's distinctive flavor. Once harvested, vanilla beans undergo a series of complex processing steps to enhance their flavor and aroma. First, the beans are briefly dipped in hot water to stop the enzymatic processes and prepare them for the next stage, sweating. During this stage, the beans are exposed to the sun for several hours each day to evaporate excess moisture and prevent mold growth. The beans are then moved to a shady area where they are slowly dried over several weeks. This slow drying process allows the beans to develop a complex, rich, and intense flavor. Once the drying process is complete, the vanilla beans enter the refining stage. During this stage, the beans are sorted based on their size, appearance, and quality. The highest quality beans are typically longer, fuller, and darker in color. These beans are typically reserved for premium products, while the remaining beans are used to make powder, vanilla extract, or other flavoring products. The entire process of growing, harvesting, and processing vanilla is labor-intensive and time-consuming, which is why vanilla was once one of the most expensive spices in the world. In the past, vanilla could cost up to $500 per kilogram for the dried fruit, making it one of the most expensive spices in the world, second only to saffron. However, thanks to modern growing techniques and the expansion of production in many countries, the price of vanilla has dropped significantly, making it more accessible to consumers. Today, vanilla can be purchased for around $3 per kilogram. But that doesn't diminish its value. Vanilla remains a symbol of passion and agricultural innovation, and every time we enjoy its distinctive flavor, we are enjoying a piece of history and craftsmanship. As we conclude today's journey, we have explored a story of delicate balance between nature and humanity. Vanilla, from its humble origins in Latin America to its widespread cultivation across the globe, is a testament to the passion and patience of agriculture. The next time you enjoy a scoop of vanilla ice cream or a fragrant dessert, remember that each taste you experience is the result of years of care and dedication. Thank you for watching HVC93 TV Farm. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting videos about the world of agriculture. Leave a comment and share this video if you like it. See you in the next episodes.